Alright, let's start. So here we go. Now, like I said, this trial is definitely the long. So far, at least in terms of this game, this is definitely going to be the longest trial we've ever been in so far. So, like I said, it's very possible that we're going to go on longer than 2 hours. Because pretty much after this, we also still have to give our final thoughts on this case too.
That's fine.
Definitely, but
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Let's do this.
Let's fucking do this.
This is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. What's the big idea?
Sorry, Nick. You say pound cake?
It's our...
I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick.
Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back.
Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge.
Right. Good idea.
Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out.
And then she does.
Yeah, you can be Gumshoe because he and Edgeworth are in the same room anyway.
Alright. Whoa, you pal! What's gotten into that girl?
Detective Gumshoe.
Morning, Mr. Edgeworth.
Good morning. How did it go, Detective?
Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. Just brought him in. Took all night, pal. All night.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired.
Actually, after that shot I got on the way in, I feel pretty good.
Yogi said he's forgotten his own name. Well, that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it.
Alright, here
we go.
Who's gonna be the judge?
Basically, I'm going to be the judge for this one.
Alright.
Court's now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready.
Right. Very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence.
Understood.
Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement.
Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the Budwinter caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Alright, so this again, it's also gonna be you, ESM.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you'll remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity.
Witness, why did you run away yesterday?
The witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony. Alright, witness testimony. Why I left court. Yeah, I'm sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So So my testimony stands as it is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm gonna prove it. Alright. So on this one, you don't have to present any evidence, but there are two statements that you do need to press. And they actually come right at the very end of the testimony. So this is the first one you need to press. You've lost much of your memory. Is that correct? Yep, seems like it. Then how can you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. You know exactly who you are.
Objection! The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old cocker's head? That's impossible.
I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. White. Very well, witness. Please continue.
Alright, and this is the last one you need to press. How can you say you have no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. So this witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, yes, Your Honor. You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, there's a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying? Are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor.
Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he?
Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name. Gregory Edgeworth, Yanni Yogi, or Robert Hammond.
Yanni Yogi.
What do you think he is? Yeah, it's Yanni. I mean, it's obvious at this point. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what's going on here? Yogi? The name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi! From the DL6 incident! I figured the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. What does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
No. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi? Fascinating. You're such a fucking idiot. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof, and you don't have it. And allow me to repeat myself once more, that the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go.
Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi?
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then, we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense. Huh?
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
What? No fingerprints? This is you.
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yup.
What? Yogi, you sneak! You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past! Which, fun fact, actually the live action movie actually does go in a little bit more detail about how that happened, which is actually one of the few things I will give it credit for.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we'll not be able to prove his identity. No!
Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no?
No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. No, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
There is no one who can testify as... There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is.
Yes,
no
there
one.
is.
Nick, what are you going to do?
I didn't even consider he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do?
Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine this pattern for a little comic relief, hmm?
Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot?
What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to.
Your Honor? The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up?
On my proposal? Oh, this has
Except-
to be a fucking joke.
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma?
Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes out of it, then I hope you're ready for consequences.
Nick, this is crazy.
Maya, I've already run out of options at this point, and you know what? At this point, this court is making me crazy.
Well, you still want to go with it with your little game?
You still want to continue on this game? Or do you want to quit now? I mean, it's up to you guys. Want to do it or just say no?
You broke the third wall.
Yes.
Well,
let's
actually
do it.
more fourth wall, but yeah. But yeah, let's do it. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing that I have ever heard.
Well, actually, fun fact: there was actually a real case. There was actually a case in real life that that actually did use the parrot to help solve a murder case, from what I understand.
Huh.
Yep. Far Karma strict every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. I love this. It's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name!
Fuck you. That's my name. Fuck.
When is this ignoring me and he cursed at me? Must be hurt to be cursed by a bird. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us. I can't even believe this is happening, too. Well, I'm crazy myself.
Hello. Fuck.
That's it.
Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. That's an understatement for today. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Right.
What are you going to do, Nick?
I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Yeah, how did you ever become a lawyer again? Alright. Well, believe it or not, we don't have anything to present, so the only thing we can do is press. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her.
Right. What do I say?
Have we forgotten something? What's your name, or what's the safe number?
What's the safe number?
Alright, you guys want safe number? Alright, we'll do safe number first. Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe.
Huh? The same? Why?
Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Chloe, what was the number to that save in the shack?
528! 528! Boy, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you are claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker? It does or doesn't?
Yes, it does.
Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it.
Huh. Ridiculous.
Got it right on the first chance. Okay.
How can...
What was that?
Alright, actually, ESM should suppress that we got it on the first chance.
Oh, okay. Alright. Anyway.
How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
DL6 incident happened on 12/20.
Yeah, yeah. If you take a look at this in the case summary, yeah, look at this.
December
12/28. Yep. So.
The DL6 case file? What is your obsession with... What is this obsession you have with that case?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because, like, it's part of the trial. Mr. Wright? Where in this file is something related to that safe number?
Case summary.
Yeah.
Case summary.
It's on the case summary page. The case summary? Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident, December 28th. Why, that's today's date. 15 years ago. What a coincidence. And the number on that safe is 12/28. Oh. He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number of his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates.
Bah, this is not tangible proof. I sent my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm a number one.
Quick, Mario, to the ATM machine.
Well, Carmine? You probably shouldn't have done that.
Well, that's okay. My car's logged anyway. There's no way you can actually get... Hey, wait, where's my wallet?
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
Whatever. I'm probably gonna die anyway. You have no use for my money.
Yeah. This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Indeed. Although it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial, we would need some other corroborated evidence. Where am I gonna find that?
Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we could just get one more piece of evidence.
Right. What?
Oh.
Very well, witness. You may continue. Alright, so all you gotta do is just basically go back and press this again. And I'm basically gonna escape it because it's just basically the same thing. Alright, well now we just save numbers, so either forgot something or what's your
Forgotten
name?
something.
Forgot? What do you want to do,
something.
Monty?
Yeah, I've forgotten something. Let's go.
Alright, well, yeah, let's see what happens if we do that. As I recall, 2 days ago.
Chloe, have you forgotten something?
Squawk! Don't forget DL6! Squawk! If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove the caretaker has something to do with DL6.
Oh, Chloe, have you forgotten something?
Hello. Hello. What?
Oh no, this is bad.
That's not what you're supposed to say. We forgot something.
Hello. Hello. I still haven't received my bribe money, so fuck you. What?
Uh-oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
Something the matter, Mr. Rain?
Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this, even though he acted surprised earlier. He couldn't have retrained a parrot that fast, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything? Yep,
What's my name?
he did. Yeah. So pretty much that's the only thing we have left. So hey, Polly. What's your name? Maybe I should get her to say her name.
Polly, what's your name?
Polly. What? Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? Yes or no?
Of course.
Alright. Yes, it does.
Huh. Fascinating. You claimed that the parrot's name would prove her owner's identity? And so is this proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far?
Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... What do you guys think?
Go one by one to see if I can figure
Alright,
this
so
out.
we got Robert's autopsy report.
Continue.
We got the lake photo.
Continue.
We got Misty Faye.
Continue.
Overhead map.
Continue.
Bullet.
No.
We
No,
got
that's not.
we got pistol, which we could always use if you want to threaten the judge for an innocent verdict.
Continue.
We got the metal detector.
Probably.
We got Polly herself.
Look at the case file.
Alright, we'll take a look at the case file again. So here we got the case summary. Victim data, Gregory Edgeworth, trapped in the elevator and only one bullet was found in the heart, but the murder weapon was fired twice.
Okay, continue.
And then suspect data, Yanni Yogi. Court bailiff, trapped in the elevator with Edgeworth, memory loss due to oxygen deprivation. After his arrest, his fiancée, Polly Jenkins, committed
I
suicide.
knew it.
Yep.
Folks.
Alright, so yeah, let's take a look at this one. So we know it's
Number
this.
3.
We're looking for suspect data. Alright, let's do it. The DL6 case file?
That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on? Show us, or stop wasting our goddamn time.
Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to his parent's name? Suspect data.
Suspect data.
It's on the suspect data page. This page has all information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed, it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly! Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible.
Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's
What the fuck?
Karma
She's
still
only-
says that.
She's only 7 years old.
Would you like to be on Chris Hansen, Mr. Roy?
I'm Chris Hansen of Daylight NBC.
You know what that'll be a twist of like the judge pulls off his mask and suddenly it is Chris Hansen.
So does this make Francesca 8 right now?
No. Actually, I think, Francisca, if I remember right, let's see, she was 13.
That's his granddaughter, right?
No, that's his daughter.
Okay.
As his
And
daughter.
I think
She's 8.
Yeah, no, Francisca, if I remember right, I think in this one
She's 17
she's
in this game. She's
16 or
17 in this
17.
game. 17, and the other game she's 18.
Yeah, that's right, Toss it off. We don't need to know about ages, okay? No, I'm not Chris Hansen. I think we've reached a conclusion here.
And this is a mere coincidence. Huh? Who the hell are you?
I'm the judge. Apparently I have no name, I'm just called the judge. I've been called that way ever since I was born. It's true.
Anyway.
True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me.
What are you saying?
Yo, you got your balls again? Yes, man. Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. Witness, tell us your name.
Wait. This witness, he doesn't remember.
No. It's okay.
Holy transformation!
I've accomplished what I've wanted to do. I'm done.
Nick, it looks totally different.
This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yachty Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
Order! Yachty Yogi? So it was you who killed Robert Hammond? And tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Hold on. I'm checking my phone.
Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond. He said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiance, my social standing. Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Wait a moment. Revenge? Against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit, I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
Well, Karma, where's Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
Then, the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is...
Innocent. In this case, at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are clear of the suspicions for this particular case, so I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
Guilty.
Yay!
Yay! Confetti!
Stop the confetti!
Okay, Paul. That is all. The court's adjourned. Everyone get out so I can have a turkey sandwich.
Objection!
God damn it, I was about to have my lunch!
Did someone just say objection?
It wasn't for karma. Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth!
Your Honor, I object to your judgment.
Edgeworth, why are you pointing at me? I don't know. What do you mean?
I am not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Nick! Edward's trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DLC incident. We gotta do something. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad.
Uh-oh, what do I do? Object or just leave it to Edgeworth?
Leave it to Edward.
What do you want to do, Bonnie?
I'm kind of stressed right now. Fine, let's leave it to Edgeworth. Fine.
Alright, go ahead, Edgeworth. No. I'm sure Edgeworth thought about this one long and hard. This isn't my place to interfere.
Nick, are you sure?
There's nothing we can do about it. This is his problem now. Go ahead.
For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now, I know, it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean, in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal, in a DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me.
Edgeworth, why are you still pointing at me? I don't know, okay? Apparently I can't point at myself. Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Bah. It's obvious. We go to trial right here, right now. Easy, isn't it? We tried this man for his crime of 15 years ago. Simple as that.
I mean, yeah, I guess it is kind of simple now that we think about it. This court's real simple, actually, when you think about it. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. I still need my lunch. Can I at least eat my turkey sandwich? During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Course adjourned. I need to find my mayo anyway.